You're such an asshole.
Oh, we're coming down the final stretch, guys. I might have all asshole consulting videos done. And then I got my 6 mile run in today. What else? I'm gonna get my driver's license pretty soon in South Dakota. I'm gonna have my cars registered in South Dakota. Ooh, boy, it's coming. The taxes are done. It's a good day in Cappy Land. All right. Young man writes. Hello, sir. I was offered a 6-month contract position in Minnesota and wanted some feedback, not only about the job itself, but also Minnesota. I said, well, give me details. What kind of job is it and who's it with? Where is it? I mean, both town and physical address if it's in the Twin Cities. How much do they pay? Where do you start? How desperate are you for money? Ba 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 ba. And I'm, of course, going to change some items so this person cannot be identified. It is a 6-month contract in a suburb on the south end of town. And it's a fine town. It's one of the larger ones in the southern metro. So there's bars and restaurants. You're not out in the sticks. You're fine. It is a tradesman job at a company that does tradesman things. There we go. See how smooth? You too can learn how to be smooth when you take Aaron Clary's class on being smooth at the Clary School of Podcasting and YouTubing. For just $40,000 a year, you can have your master's degree in podcasting and YouTubing. No doubt there's some Gen X douchebag probably setting that up right now. Some asswipe over in the schools and colleges are actually charging a class on how to do podcasting. Guarantee it's happening. The pay will be a commendable wage with an additional half that wage, an hour per diem, with a maximum of 30 hours of overtime a week. Okay, so if you work overtime, you can be making some pretty serious dough. That's a good job. You got a good job there. The issue is that they want me to start ASAP, as in once I take a drug test this week, they want me in Minnesota the week after. Holy shit, okay, good. We're only a couple days there. It's not hard. I'm not hard up for money, and relocating will be easy since I live very light and don't have piles of shit. You're a young male, you're single, no kids, you're from a not equally cold. Fargo's colder than the Minneapolis, but you're from you're familiar with winter. What is Minnesota hiding? I'll go for a view. All right. I think you absolutely should take it simply because it's a 6-month contract position. I would not make this place your home, but that's a good wage, and maybe kind of like if they extended another 6 months and you have no other job opportunities, fine, stick around. The good news is if you start now, you're going to catch summer. So we're finally coming out of the cold season, and you'll be enjoying the nice part. There's at least 6 months of stuff to do in Minnesota. I could give you a couple items right now. You're going to want to hit Sebastian Joe's, but be prepared. Their ice cream may suck. Jack's Cafe, Mancini's, Prohibition. It's on top of the. Oh, by the way, bring guns. Get your carry conceal here. Oh, wait. Might have to change your residency. Just be careful. Driving from Hastings, Minnesota, down to Galena, Illinois, one way on one side of the river and the other side. That's beautiful. That's worth doing. Rent a boat, go on Lake Minnetonka during summer. Get a little pontoon boat. Maybe get some buddies or friends. And good night, everybody. That's the Twin Cities. That's the state of Minnesota. Yeah, I mean, you can go to Duluth, I guess. I've just been here so long. You'll find plenty of different venues. Don't go to the mall. It's just a mall. Don't bother going to the mall. It's not a thing. I guess Fort Snelling, that area is kind of cool where the Minnesota and Mississippi rivers merge. It's kind of neat. But otherwise, yeah, man, I think you're just going to be going there. I'd work as much overtime, bank as much money, and then I would get the F out before winter hits. And I would be applying for jobs somewhere warmer and nicer. This is like if you had an equivalent job offer in Texas, I'd say go there. Go to Texas. What I'm afraid of is you starting to set roots Then you find a girl. It's me, my parents in the good schools where the children get shot. You just got to make sure you're leaving. And that the best way to make sure you're leaving is you get another job elsewhere. And because it is not worth being here long term, man. I'm okay if you stick another year or two. You know, kind of like the people go to Silicon Valley, make their fortune, and they leave. Okay, if they're going to pay you a good wage, and you're not. The reason I wanted the address that you were in, if you were in the Twin Cities, I could tell you if that was a good neighborhood or not, whether you should even bother going there or not. But you're out in the burbs where all the workers are. Oh, it's funny because it's true. Because ain't no one commuting downtown anymore. No GDP going on there. Yeah, I would do it. But don't think like, oh no, 6 months come up. Where am I going to go? Oh, I'm stuck here. You do that 13 times. All of a sudden you're stuck here for 7 years. You got a brood of children and she wants to move into East St. Paul with her parents. You're like, isn't that where a lot of people get shot? Don't you love me? Let's go live on Wheelock Avenue. It's nice there. It's a nice part of East St. Paul. No one's getting these jokes because no one knows it. So there you go. I would absolutely stay there for a short period of time, and then I would get the hell out. All right, questions, answers, assholeconsulting.com. See you guys later. Toodles.